Where is Blackwell, Oklahoma? Somewhere south of Wichita, Kansas. I'm not exactly sure, but what I can tell you is that it's about 2 hours, a little more than 2 hours from my house in Tulsa. So I've driven 2 hours to Blackwell, Oklahoma for the specific purpose of investigating the city manager for Pawhuska, Oklahoma. If you saw us the other day, you saw me in Pawhuska, Oklahoma, dealing with the unpleasant ladies in that city. Well, that city has a guy named Jerry Eubanks as the city manager. And Mr. Eubanks has been the city manager and an employee of other cities across the state of Oklahoma. And part of his employment practices have seemed to be to line his own pockets in every way possible. So while he was in Fairview, Oklahoma, he tells the city of Fairview that they need some equipment. They need this generator and they need this switch box, and they need to buy it for $30,000. So the city buys it for some $30,000. And in buying it, it turns out then that somehow it's no longer needed. That's okay though, because Jerry Eubanks, the city manager, or the guy in charge in Fairview, says, that's okay, I'll store the property at my house. Well, then Jerry gets hired in Blackwell, Oklahoma to be in charge of their trust and to be in charge of public works. And old Jerry decides, hey, you know this equipment that Fairview owns? I'll take it with me when I move on over to Blackwell, Oklahoma. And, I got a better one for you. What I'll do is I'll take this equipment, I'll tell the city of Blackwell that they need this equipment, that they gotta have it, and then I'll sell it to them. I'll sell it to them for the price that Fairview paid for it, and I'll put it in my own pocket. But wait, that would look too suspicious, right? I would obviously not want to do that because that would look like they paid me. So what I'll do then is I'll get my son, who has a company called TJB, or called something Oilfield Services. I'll get him to collect the money from the city of Blackwell, keep some money for himself, $5,500, and then I'll give the rest of it back to Jerry Eubanks, myself, the guy who sold the stuff, allegedly, and his wife. That really is what is going on here, according to all the allegations and all the court filings. That's what we have going on here. And normally, okay, that'd be the end of the story, right? We would say, okay, crazy guy, he's got a November 18th court date to plead to these charges. Guy's out of business. Done deal. No, because the city of Pawhuska, Oklahoma, the home of Reed Drummond and the Pioneer Woman, they decide, hey, it's a smart idea to hire this guy who's charged with multiple felonies for taking things that don't belong to him and creating fake invoices to hide his calamity of corruption. Seems like a stupid idea on the behalf of the city council of Pawhuska until you start looking into them and start realizing that they're as much of the problem as anything. Well, unfortunately for them, I got interested. And because I got interested, I decided, what the hell? I'll drive 4 hours round trip today to get out here to Blackwell, Oklahoma. I got more stops after this. I got to get over to the K County Courthouse. We're going to head there after this. I got to go to the K County Courthouse because he's set to plea. Jerry Eubanks is set to plea on the 18th in K County. And I want to go have a conversation with the district attorney about what's he pleading to. Because I want to know if he's pleading to a felony, because I can go over there to Pawhuska and be like, hey, he's going to take this plea. Let's get him out now. Let's get him out now. Let's get him out now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to go in here. And hey, by the way, I got this new, we're trying it out. It's not 100% stable. But by the way, this is the DJI. And it's running sort of as the body cam today. Oops, except for it turned around and is not filming. Oops. That was a good catch, Ron. Wow. So let me get a few things straightened out, and then I'll get to going inside. I don't know how that got turned around again, but now it's straight. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here to Blackwell. We're going to ask them some questions about the situation. We're going to see if they will talk to us about what Mr. Eubanks allegedly did here in town. And so we're going to go in there and see if we can't get some answers to our questions. So Join me as I do that. I'm going to send a text message to Lee and Sean to make sure that they know I'm live and that I'm going into a building just in case they decide to Sean Reyes me today. Y'all know what I mean by that? Sean Reyes me, arrest me today, because that's what happened to him yesterday. So I'm going to text Lee and Sean, be on the lookout, going in. Going live. Whoops, nope. Going live now. I want to say live now. All right, I sent that to them. Y'all are sitting on top of the FX3 again. I got a new monopod that is from Newer. We're checking it out. I don't exactly like the stability of it. It's wanting to fall over with this FX3 on the top of it, which is really starting to annoy me, but it's still, I think, going to be better than the one that won't stand up at all. So anyway, we're going to go in here to Blackwell and see if we can't get some answers. You don't realize how funny you look until you walk up to a thing where you can see yourself and go, I got a lot of gear on here, don't I? All right, let's see what we got. Let me turn y'all around. How do I do that? No, that's not it. How do I turn this thing around? 1 second, y'all. Oh, there it is. No, done. Done. Volume's all the way up. What the hell? Must be hitting a button. Yeah, it was hitting the button. All right, now y'all are facing direct. So we're gonna go to administration. Let's go up to administration. Hey, they actually have an elevator sticker that is in date. That is rare in cities. An elevator sticker that's in date. Holy crap. I'm shocked. I'm truly shocked, y'all. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I need to do some open records requests. Who would I do those with? And what I was hoping to do is I was hoping to get some comments. I'm here working on an investigation related to Jerry Eubanks, which I'm sure y'all are tired of hearing about. You know him? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So I'm just trying to talk to somebody about, the allegations about him, what happened here while he was here. I don't know if y'all are aware, but he is currently acting as city manager in Pawhuska. And so we're trying to share information with them to let him know that they need to get him out of here. So if you would ask somebody if they'd want to talk to us about that too, that'd be helpful.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
I can give you some open records request papers. If
Sure.
that's what
Yeah,
you're
that'd be
wanting.
great.
But I do know that Jerry and Tracy are both in a meeting right now.
Okay, well, let's see if they want us to come out and talk to a person here. There's 1,000-something people watching us, so if he wants to hide in the back, he can hide in the back.
Who's hiding in the back?
Whoever didn't want to come talk to me.
Okay. Let me get you some open records.
Thank you.
Is your preferred?
You don't by chance have a pen and a clipboard, do you? Thank you. Get this set up.
Hey, brother, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm Jerry, I'm the city manager.
Hey, Ron Durbin, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
I'm in town because of Jerry Eubanks.
Yes, sir.
So it's my understanding that, thank you, ma'am, I'll fill it out. It's my understanding that he came here after Fairview. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Were you the city manager that's been here that whole time?
At that time when he came, I was not.
No.
I became the city manager right after he got here.
Okay, are you the one that turned? Are you the one that figured out that somebody? I can't remember the name. Somebody figured out the finance. I think it was the city manager figured out some discrepancies and called in the OSBI. Was that you
Yes.
that did that? Okay, so can you tell us what is it that you noticed and how it is that you came upon to say, hey, I need to take a look at something else?
It was a purchase of a Lamar trailer,
Okay,
and we had read, the previous police chief and I had read the affidavit out of Fairview that he was initially charged with reference to Lamar trailer.
okay. So when he was here, then they pick up that case. Y'all see a Lamar trailer. You'd then seen a purchase for a Lamar trailer, and you're like, where did this come from? And that's how you made the connection.
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. And then your next step was then to turn it over to OSBI.
Yes.
Awesome. How long did it take you to do that?
Instantaneously.
Why did you do it instantaneously, sir? Can I ask that?
Because anytime we don't investigate our own,
Sure.
so the best thing for us to do is to turn it over to an outside agency.
And somebody taking money from a city and using, some kind of shenanigans to get money would be something the city manager should take action on. Wouldn't you agree with me?
I would agree.
Okay. So how long was he here?
I believe, I'd have to get an accurate count, I believe 9 months.
Okay. In total, do you know about how much money it was that it was the 30-something thousand for the generator and the switch box, and then there was 4,500 for the trailer? Is that the only
I
stuff?
can't remember specifically what it was. You could get a hold of OSBI agent Rick Brown.
Rick Brown at OSBI?
Yeah,
Okay,
yes.
perfect.
He's the case officer on that.
Gotcha. I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to, y'all are closer than Fairview. Fairview's, dear God, it's out there in the flat lands of Oklahoma. Like
It's
it was,
a little tough to get out.
yeah, I was going to go out there first, and I was like, I can't hit there, then get here, then get over to K County, because I don't know if you're aware, but he's agreed to take a plea that's set for November the 18th for K County.
No, I was not aware.
Yeah, so I looked it up on OSCN this morning. He's set for plea. He waived preliminary at the last hearing, and he's set for plea on November the 18th in K County, and then his major county case is continued to like a few days after that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure he's got some deal worked out. I'm gonna go find out what the deal is.
Okay.
But anyway, Pawhuska's got him working as the city manager for some insane reason. So.
Yeah, we knew he had left here and went to Pawhuska.
Yeah, and they've hired him twice. They let him resign in 2022 when the allegations and the charges first came out. And then they rehired the man. I've never seen a city do something so absolutely idiotic, but at least it wasn't you guys, right?
Well, maybe they're going on the premises of innocent until proven guilty.
Hey,
I don't know.
okay. It's kind of like the cops I sometimes investigate. It's like innocent until proven guilty. When you have a cop that's been at 17 different departments in 15 years, you can kind of go, okay, there's an issue there. When you got
I'm not defending. I was just trying to find some logic. In
oh, I
the
know.
decision
Yeah.
they made.
Sometimes government just doesn't have logic, right? Right?
Depends on where
We're all
you're going with
human,
this.
right? Sometimes we make mistakes. Well, hey, I appreciate you walking out and taking the time to talk to me. I'm going to ask
Absolutely,
for, really all I want is the purchase orders for those pieces of equipment.
Sure, if you'll fill out the record.
Yeah, I'll be happy to fill that out.
We'll get them to you in a
Thank you.
direct timely manner.
I appreciate that. Thank you for coming out.
Oh, no worries.
Officer, can I get your name?
Jay Brewer.
Jay Brewer. Thank you, sir. It'll stay.
All right, Chief, I'll catch up with you about that homecoming parade.
See you later.
Homecoming parade.
Yeah, our homecoming's tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a good
Who
time.
you playing?
Millwood.
Millwood. Where's that at?
I believe isn't Millwood down in the city somewhere? I believe.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I appreciate you coming out and talking to me. I'm just trying to, what we do is try to, when somebody does something that they shouldn't, or we hear a word, and I had 100+ people reach out to me about Pawhuska going, hey, somebody's got to do something about this. And
Mm-hmm.
I went up there 2 days ago, and my gosh, you want to talk about, your staff is well trained. Congratulations to them. You should watch my video from 2 days ago at Pawhuska.
Okay.
And
How do
get
we
it.
watch that?
It's on Guerrilla Publishing, Guerrilla like Warfare
Sure.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you'll go over there, you can watch the assistant city manager get really irate that.
Oh, they have an assistant too?
If you can call her that, you should look at the clothes she was wearing and decide whether she was working in the garage or working for the city when I got over there. But yeah, just complete attitude. Then she gets up, she calls the cops on me for having a camera. And then he comes up there and she flees the scene. She goes and hides outside It wouldn't give any records or it was the craziest.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'm trying to find the records clerk just to do this.
Sure.
And I was like, I'd have been out of here in 20 seconds if you'd have just given me my form. But
Sure.
apparently they got retrained yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but by Jerry Eubanks. So, I don't think we want that kind of training going around. Alright. Request for record.
Oh, okay, he does not have an office here. I can take a message and get it to him to have him call you. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Okay, and what business are you with? Okay, and what was your name?
And you said that was Guerrilla Publishing?
Yes, sir. The Guerrilla Light Warfare.
Okay. Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, I will get this.
Is this your first time to Blackwell?
It is.
Really?
Yeah, and I'd hope to find some good barbecue, but that barbecue place, oh,
Which one did you go to?
the one not far from here, it's like right over there, 2 minutes
Okay.
on the main strip.
It's usually pretty good.
Oh,
It's usually
it was
really-
terrible.
Really?
Like I would not often describe something as terrible, but it was,
Mm.
yeah, it was garbage.
Oh, man.
So that was disappointing. I blame my son. I made him Google and find me something on the way up here.
Mhm.
He does our editing for our
Sure.
channel. So
Yeah, maybe it was just an off meal.
maybe so. Well,
Because
you know,
we usually eat there all the time, and it's really
it
good.
was so.
What'd you get?
I got brisket and ribs.
Brisket and ribs?
The brisket was just as dry as, and I saw all the awards on the wall.
Yeah.
You know, they had all these awards for best dessert, best this,
Sure.
best that, and I like going to small cities and finding an amazing place and then praising the heck out of them. And
Sure. Usually that's where you find your best food.
I know, but not
What's
today.
the chicken place over by Kingfisher?
Chicken place by King.
It's like real famous, fried chicken. What's that place called?
I'm from Tulsa, so Kingfisher's way too far away from me.
Tulsa. I just ate at Smoke.
Okay, Smoke's really good.
Oh, man,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was, I never ate there. I ate
Yeah.
there last week at OML.
Smoke is okay. You had an OML meeting up there.
Yeah, Tulsa hosted this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Smoke is very good. We got a lot of good restaurants in Tulsa.
Mhm.
If you want good fried chicken, the best fried chicken I've had in Oklahoma is at a place called the Chicken Shack.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Isn't it over by Kingfisher?
It's just outside of Oklahoma City, right beside Pop's gas station. They moved from
okay.
Chandler, I think they were in.
Okay.
They were in Chandler, right
Yeah.
by not far from that bowling alley that's now gone in there.
Sure.
But they moved down closer to Oklahoma City, but it's called the Chicken Shack, and they've got roasted chicken. It's amazing.
Oh, well, I'll have to try that
Um,
out. I like Pops. I like
yeah.
those big ice cream sundaes with the Oreos.
See, I just always, every time I'm going over there, it's the Chicken Shack.
Chicken Shack.
I intentionally, I had a fundraiser for a bunch of legislators, and I did it at the Chicken Shack, and they were bitching at me for having to drive out of the city. They were in session, and they're like, "Why did you pick a place this far out of the city, making us have to drive from the Capitol?" And I was like, "For the food," and they enjoyed the food, so.
They apologize.
Yeah, they were okay. Well, I was like, "You're whining about having to go pick up checks. Please, cry some more for me,
Sure.
Argentina." So yeah, that one's good. I'm trying to find the best of everything in Oklahoma. I've found the best catfish so far. It's at a place outside of Salisaw called
Salisaw.
Shad's.
Yeah.
And is there anything in Blackwell that, if I'm ever back here, I should try again?
The Mexican restaurant. out on
That was the other
35,
place he suggested. And I
Los
almost went there.
Patros is
Yeah,
really good.
okay.
They've been here about 20, I think maybe 20, 25 years. It's really good.
Yeah, that's the other one that he
It's really
suggested, and Mexican is so, I don't know, the same, but not the same. Like
Sure.
some of these smaller towns, you go get the fajitas, and it's like they're just not good. It's kind of dried out meat, and so it's
Sure.
always just risky.
Yeah.
But I'll try it next time because I'm not going back to that barbecue place. Yeah, they lost me on that one.
Sometimes you only get one shot, I guess.
Yeah. Well, especially for barbecue,
Sure.
when you've been around that long.
Oh, yeah. Well, Tulsa's got some good barbecue over there.
We have some amazing barbecue. Next time you're in Tulsa, though, there's a barbecue restaurant in Coweta.
Mhm.
It's the best barbecue restaurant in the area. It's I cannot remember the name of it. Just Google Coweta, Oklahoma barbecue.
Mhm.
And then there's a fried fish place out there too. That's awesome.
Okay.
Coweta's got like one of the best restaurants, like good, like, you know, home cooked, local owned, with barbecue in the catfish place. The
You ever
fried
been to
fish.
Broken Bow?
Yeah, I've been out there.
I just went down there for the first time ever. We went down there and stayed in a cabin this summer. They had that Grateful Dead pizza.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
it was
yeah,
amazing.
yeah, yeah.
And I love pizza, and pizza's kind of like what you said. Pizza's pizza.
Right.
It was really good food. I was pretty impressed.
I've not had their pizza.
Yeah.
Now, was it, you're on the lake, so was it good because you were really hungry coming off the hot lake and the
Oh, no,
water?
I'm very judgmental about pizza.
Okay,
It was
all right.
good. It was good.
You ever watch the guy who does the pizza reviews, Dave Portnoy?
Mm-mm.
He does the one. So there's an app called One Bite.
Okay.
It's all about pizza.
Okay.
It's there's this guy named Dave Portnoy. He owns a company called Barstool Sports.
I've heard of Barstool Sports.
So it's a huge company, and he sold it to ESPN and then bought it back for $1 and made $500 million in the deal. Anyway, the guy just goes around betting on things and trying pizza, and he goes and does these One Bite pizza reviews.
Oh, really?
One,
I
they're
think
fun.
I have seen
They're
that.
fun to watch,
Yeah,
but
and it stands
secondarily,
outside
yes,
the box.
but the app is really good. The One Bite app is a great way to gauge whether you're going to get decent pizza or not.
Really?
Yeah, because that's like true devotees to pizza that have that app.
Sure.
Like that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So there's places in Oklahoma that are on the app and stuff, and then like anything above a 7,
It's good.
yeah,
Okay.
anything above a 7. So anyway, I appreciate y'all's hospitality.
No worries. Would you like a water or something?
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
I got sweet tea in the car, which I shouldn't drink, but
Hey, sweet tea. Can't be good sweet tea.
look, I gave up sodas, I gave up cigarettes after a heart attack, I gave up everything but my sweet tea. I'm still gonna have the sweet tea.
You gotta have something, right?
You gotta have something. Life's too short.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I just wrote copies of, my handwriting is atrocious. Copies of purchase orders and checks for purchasing of generator, trailer, and switch sold by Jerry Eubanks. If that works for you guys, then I got my email address right there.
Yeah.
It should just be those 3 invoices, right?
I believe so. So is that RUN?
RON.
RON?
Yeah, Ron at GorillaArmy.com.
At Guerrilla Army.
I told you my handwriting is atrocious.
Nothing wrong with that. Mine's not too much better.
Well, my wife's is a doctor, and hers is better than mine, so, you know, I don't know how
Well,
that
it's
works.
nice
out.
meeting you.
Nice to meet you as well. Thanks for the hospitality.
Absolutely. We'll get this to you as soon as possible.
All right, I appreciate it. Email would be great if we could.
Email?
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I mean, not that I don't want to come back to Blackwell, but driving 2 hours for 3 pages,
I'll
just,
get an email to you.
I appreciate you.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Y'all too. Hey, that's hospitality, Pawhuska. Pawhuska. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, Pawhuska. You want to act and be appropriate? Look, that was the city manager of this city of Blackwell, folks. So sorry if y'all couldn't see, I was filling out stuff. That was the city manager for the city of Blackwell. That's how you should behave yourselves. Do you see how pleasant that was? We talked about food, and I filled out a form, and it took me 10 times longer to fill out the form because I was talking, but that's how things should go. An audit should be boring. Look, boring. It should be boring. If it goes correctly, this shit is boring. And I don't like it. Anyway, now y'all gotta watch me film. I gotta film my intro, so hang on. Gotta film my intro. All right. All right, I'm here at Blackwell, Oklahoma, going in to investigate Jerry Eubanks, who is accused of taking property from Fairview, Oklahoma, and selling it over here in Blackwell, Oklahoma. I'm here today by myself. I don't have Sean with me, but I've got them here above me in spirit. I'm going live with this. I've brought anybody. I'm going to bring everybody in live, show you what's going on, so you get to see it. Some of you are going to have to see it live. Some of you are going to be watching this in a replay video, getting the better quality footage from the FX3, which I'm shooting into right now. With that said, let's get into it. Wait, that's Sean Paul Reyes' line. I've been thinking about Sean Paul Reyes too much lately. Big Daddy. What we're called Big Buddha. I think Big Buddha is a good name for him. Anyway, we got to come up with a good nickname. You know, and I mean in the nice way. Good nickname for Big Buddha. Long Island audit. Glad to see him out of the pokey. Thank you, Blackwell, for acting this way. I mean, part of me wants to say, I don't like that you acted this way. Why did you have to be so nice to me? It would have been better if you were jerks and I'd have gotten better content. But I think I'm actually gonna get my records quick, and that's really all I want, is my invoices showing that Jerry Blackwell is a scumbag. We already know it. I just want to have the documents that help establish it. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack up the gear. I'm going to take off this interesting looking harness. I always feel like I'm like gearing up for war or something. Let's go. I need, like, you know, the AK. I'm going to head to Kay County, Oklahoma to try and get an interview with the district attorney for Kay County, Oklahoma. Folks, we called a lot of places yesterday. If you guys wanted to take a quick second, if even like 5 of you would take a quick second and just Google Blackwell, Oklahoma, and put on their Facebook page or their Google reviews, great job acting appropriate to the citizens coming in to ask questions with a camera. If y'all would just take 2 seconds for me while I'm driving to Kay County, just take a couple of seconds and let's send some good messages to the city of Blackwell, congratulate them on a city manager that has guts to come out and have a human conversation, and a man who caught this and turned him in. That is leadership. And guess what? I said it yesterday. I said it day before yesterday. And I'm going to say it again. Attitude reflects leadership. I know that. Everybody knows that. Anybody that's watched Remember the Titans knows that attitude reflects leadership. Captain. And here, it looks like they're being captained by a guy who at least has some integrity to come out, not shut the door, and be upfront and honest and have a conversation with me. And that is something that I respect the ever-living heck out of. All right, now let's go to the car. Da-da-da. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them in Blackwell. Very proud of them. I really am. Good job, Blackwell. Oops, I don't want you on that building. Good job, City of Blackwell. I mean, seriously, good job. Y'all nailed it. Proud of you. Rock on. We'll see you another day. Oh, so let me just show you guys, since I have FX3 off of the thing right now. So, again, always trying to improve the experience for you. It is a monopod that stands up. A monopod that stands up. This stupid little thing was $150 daggum dollars. But it just, it's, the other one, yeah, it's right here. See, that's what we went from and to. The one on the right's the one we went from, and the one on the left is the one we went to. And see how the one on the right can stand on its own? The one on the left can't, and it was really, really difficult sometimes. So pretty awesome. We're gonna try that out, see if we can get more stability. I don't have the mic yet. Y'all did donate enough money yesterday to get the mic that I need to make lives better. I don't have it yet. Best Buy did not have it in stock where I could go pick it up. So, sorry about that. I'll get that. You're going to get your mic now for the audio quality on these lives. So, hopefully, people will stop yelling at me. I still won't be able to help the signal because Verizon sucks. And I can't really help that. I don't know what y'all want from me on that situation. So, y'all just have to bear with me, I guess. Or, you know, I always find it funny when people complain, like they were complaining about the audio the other day. Just don't watch it. If it's that bad for you, just don't watch it. I'm sorry about your situation. Anyway, it's fantastic weather out here. What was that? It's fantastic weather out here in Oklahoma. Great weather in the shade. A little toasty in the heat, but I did rock the tracksuit today. We're heading to Kay County. I'll come live again in a little bit. to show you guys K County. And yeah, the public safety building, it's in front of me. Somebody said something about a thin blue line. I didn't see a thin blue line. That's the police department right there. It's a cool building. I didn't see a thin blue line though. Fire truck. I mean, not really a fire department truck, I should say. All right. Let's see here. Take you out of it. Oh, shoot. Come on. There we go. There's that. Put the FX3 back in his bag. Turn off the monitor. Turn off the FX3. All right. I'm keeping you live just because it's not far to K County. I'll let you watch, but I think it's kind of far to K County. So let's see. Let me Google this real quick. Figure out where K County Courthouse is. Whew. Thank God for air conditioner. Somebody said they want to let me know. Sorry, Lee. Right along with Sweet Tea. All right. I don't know if this thing was recording or not. Oh, it says it's recording. So there we go. Turn it off. We'll charge this on the way. See how far K County Courthouse is. Oh, K County District Attorney really wants. Going to Newkirk, Oklahoma. 21 minutes. I'll bring you guys live. I'll come back live in 20-something minutes. We'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll bring you back live when I get ready to go to K County. See y'all.